offline events, and now for him it's also the first time the online thing is going on. So basically, okay, we're opening up. Nikita is saying that we're opening up. Okay. We're on air. Can I start, Nikita? Please give me a sign. And we have another guest and another speaker. His name is Steve Tsu, a Global Chief Executive Officer at RRMine. He'll speak about the halving issues, if it's a good time to ascend the dimension of your cloud computing power or not. So the RRMine is a global hash rate management and trading platform that provides users with transparent hash management, hash rate delivery, and hash rate trading based on blockchain technology. Steve, are you here?
Yes. Perfect. Good day, everyone.
Nice. That's a spirit. So, Steve, do not forget to share your screen in order for us to see your presentation. And please go ahead.
Okay, just 1 second. Bear with me, please.
We're all here. We're all waiting. So yes. Just in a few seconds.
Just trying to share first. Okay, can you see my screen now? Can you see my launching? PowerPoint?
Yep, perfect. The floor is yours, Steve.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good day. My name is Steve Tsu. He's Global CEO of RRMine. So today I'm talking about Bitcoin halving. Okay. I'm in Australia at the moment, so it's not in daytime. It's 9 p.m. in Sydney at the moment. And I have worked in sales and marketing in the past years and live in Australia, in Canada, and officially start mining with RRMine 3 years ago. So from 2017, RRMine launched our first project and start running a business for 3 years already until now. And in past 3 years, we already have over 100,000 RR miners join us to start their mining career as well. So what is RRMine different from other cloud mining company or hash rate company is we're always thinking why the hash rate cannot be an asset. And if it is an asset, why can it not able to buy and sell like a house? So RRMine start offering a tradable hash rate contract 3 years ago. Okay, so you can actually buy the hash rate like buying a house and sell it, and it's pretty easy. And that's something special about our platform. So let's talk about Bitcoin halving now. As many speakers already mentioned about halving because it's a big thing in the mining industry. So first thing I'm talking about is a reset in industry. What's reset in industry? As we all know what happened in May 11, 2020. Few days ago, okay, the third halving has happened. So I'll begin to talk about the Bitcoin halving from the mining business perspective. The reward halving is actually going to squeeze out a slew of miners whose mining rigs are inefficient old generation. That's pretty obvious. And also limit the ability of miners has limited ability of risk tolerance, who's still paying the high energy bills. The mining industry is actually facing a big reset. So the business who has poor risk control management still have the old machine, the high bill is actually going to be capitulated. There will be a small number of firms with a trend towards industrialization and platformization can survive. So who is actually doing the plan in advance? Therefore, the mining pools, mining firms, and even the manufacturers include the hash rate platform, are looking for their way to break ground. Now the industry chain is pretty much complete, and a reset in mining industry is pushing the mining business to level up. However, it's our opportunity to prove the hash rate, the deep value of hash rate, and a window opportunity to level up the structure of hash rate industry. Secondly, the chip upgrade. Where does Bitcoin come from? From the energy converting perspective, Bitcoin is actually from the energy, the electricity. It transforms from electricity, which means halving means your power consumption can be doubled. So the demand of hash rate will still increasing. Now the manufacturers like Bitmain, they're still working on the new machine. More powerful chips, more powerful AI mining rigs. So we can tell that a high demand will still continuing for a while. It's not going to stop. Although recently the hash rate has decreased a little bit, but we believe in the future it's gonna come up again. It brings more people to understand the hash rate of Bitcoin price, regardless of Bitcoin price, okay? Because the hash rate has the better value to invest than the Bitcoin. Thirdly, who's gonna benefit from this halving? Halving is actually gonna benefit those well-prepared business, mining firms, or platform. In past 3 years, RRMine has fully understand the risk. So we know what's gonna happen, and we always be prepared. Pay attention to it seriously. We have a long-term plan and continue to implement. Like we keep buying the new mining rigs, and we're always looking for a reasonable, cheap energy rate. Moreover, it's also important to scale up. So we never stop buying new mining rigs. We are not satisfied at what we have because we knew there are more and more people, more and more R miners looking for the more hash rate to buy. They want to invest. They want to save their cryptos, their Bitcoins. So it's very important for us to scale up and to globalize as soon as possible. To level up the platform is actually a pretty good timing now as well. We now become a hash rate asset management and trading platform with our unique business model, as what I have mentioned before. The hash rate should be able to buy and sell with its value. So here. So we actually believe the future of hash rate market, and we assist our ARMA miners to handle the risk. Especially most of our customers never heard Bitcoin before. So the hash rate market has shown an apparent cyclical fluctuation. It has its own business cycle, or I'll say the mining cycle. The Bitcoin price, the network difficulty, and mining earnings, they do not respond in a real time. It does not happen in just one finger flick. The response will be delayed and cause those investors, not the miners, those investors buying high and selling low. And it's pretty common. However, just what I mentioned, 90% of RR miners are from traditional market. They have never heard Bitcoin before, or they only know a little bit about it. Now, after we offering them a lot of training session, education, they start to believe Bitcoin is actually a long-term of store value. They start saving their Bitcoins, saving the hash rate asset. You can achieve your Bitcoin saving goal by buying the hash rate contract in RRMine. You can buy it very easily and sell it very easily as well. It's more convenient, but lower cost and less risk. Second, it's very important to enhance the hash rate distribution as well. So what have we done to help? We are very optimistic about hash rate market. In past 3 years of steady operation, we continuously accumulate more and more hash rate to meet our customers' demand by playing a dynamic mining cycle effectively. So when the mining rigs are cheaper, we actually buy more. We buy the mining rigs consistently. Therefore, we are able to reward our miners. Since 15th of March this year, before halving happened, RRMine have offered our miners extra hash rate to all of them to guarantee our miners are getting higher earnings per terahash, higher than market average, even on the halving day. So what they get, the return they get is actually not decreased 50% because they already get extra before. So they actually get more than the market average. That's how we help our miners to pass the halving easily. And that's still not enough. RRMine continuously construct the hash rate ecosystem and offers derivative product and services surrounding cloud mining industry. So what is it? Our hash rate asset can actually be evaluated already by well-known, reliable agency with credibility in China, by those big firms, accounting firms. That's why we launched the derivative financial service by third party in China as well. It can truly achieve to evaluate the new type of hash rate asset from the traditional perspective and verify the value of hash rate as an asset. And after that, we have launched a lot of different hash rate assets as well. RRMine start to offer the hash rate hedging product to implement the hash rate hedging transaction in a high volatile market. So it doesn't matter, regardless of Bitcoin price up or down, our miners can always make a profit. We help them to deal with the risk, to overcome the market volatility and lower the risk cost. We keep launching more user-friendly products with better risk modeling and multi-dimensional product allocation. You'll bring RRMine to level up continuously and promote the hash rate industry to be standardization and regularization. So what's our action? What have we done to achieve what I have said? First is expansion. Because hash rate circulate globally with liquidity, is the trend in the industry now. RRMine has established to be a hash rate asset management and trading platform. So we keep boosting our business development and expanding the data centers around the world to form a global distributed supply network. Where are our data centers? It's in China, in USA, in Canada, Russia, and even some European countries. Last year in Frankfurt, RRMine's data center has won the most beautiful data center, which is located in Ohio, USA. Furthermore, we have gathered more outstanding management team as well from a lot of well-known companies. And we have a high-tech IT team with over 200 excellent employees located in more than 10 different branches, offices around the world, in Japan, in China, in America, in Australia. This is part of our global strategy, globalization. And also, mention about BHP public chain. RRMine brings credibility to the customer, not just by what I said, it's by decentralized hash rate asset management. We now record every hash rate transaction, okay, every transaction on BHP chain. It's visible and immutable, just like all the blockchain technology. it achieves the decentralized distribution method and make it more transparency. So that our miners can actually find their transaction on the BHP chain. This is the first decentralized hash rate asset management on the public chain. It's a challenge to us, to be honest. It's not easy. However, the active trading is still increasing gradually since more and more data record on our BHP public chain. Because hash rate itself is actually decentralized. So platform must be diversified by building on the strengths and enhancing the quality of service as well. The most important thing I think is credibility. That's why we launched the credible hash rate contract, include features like standardization, risk tolerance, liquidity, decentralized, and reliable. So at the last, what RRMine think the hash rate is? People think the Bitcoin is digital gold, and we think hash rate is, we believe it is the digital oil. What we have been seeing in the future of hash rate industry is a market do not only rely on the Bitcoin price. Hash rate itself is actually a good asset. It's a new type of energy and able to drive all the smart devices in the future. That's what we think. We believe 2020 is the hash rate year. RRMine committed to build the infrastructure of global hash rate asset. Its most innovative core productivity based on digital economic era. We position ourselves to be a decentralized hash rate asset management and trading platform. And we target the market behind the hash rate asset, which is the essential energy in the digital world. They can drive, they can motivate all those robots, robot dogs, a lot of stuff. And RRMine and I are able to forecast the trend since we have started this early days, 3-4 years ago. We will put this dream, which was tens of billions of dollars, into action, carefully, but not slowly. We are intention to be an iconic brand in the hash rate world. Thank you. That's my presentation for today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steve. This was Steve Tso. Really very, very thoughtful things have been just said by the CEO of RRMine. Let me just remind you that